are listening to High Minds, the podcast where we elevate the conversation on culture, sports, politics, and entertainment. Stay tuned for a higher perspective at the intersection of everything.
Yes. What's up? It's been a day, hasn't it? It's been a day. How's it in the land of tattooing? How's Houndstooth coming? Have you been working your ass off?
It's a slow work in progress.
A slow grind? I saw you grinding floors.
Dude, it sucks. Oh my gosh. It
grinding floors?
Sucks.
I've never had to grind them down like perfect, like because you're doing like something with the concrete, right?
Yeah. This is the hardest, like we're finally winding down though on the hardest part, like the most physical, like labor intensive part.
Yeah.
So like we're doing everything we could like do ourselves that doesn't need a contractor, doesn't need a licensed contractor, like the plumbing, the electrical,
sweat equity, man.
The walls are being done by we hired a contractor. So, but we're in the middle of waiting for permits. So that's what sucks. That's the slow part. So anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks. So So we're doing grinding.
It's always that kind of shit. The bakery I work for, we're supposed to move into our own spot. It's always like PG&E, or you need a part, or you need to wait on some sort of approval.
Yeah, it's always like So we're on right now. We're waiting on the city, but we're doing prepping floors and stuff. It's just a messy where we ripped tile out, and then we basically ground the thin set with the spatula, basically with an air hammer, and then now we're at like grinding the rest of the stuff we didn't get, and basically taking off the top layer of the concrete.
Yeah.
So we can add our floors and making them as level as possible. And then next we get to patch it all after the plumbing. That's where I have to wait for plumbing because they're going to have to tear up some concrete. So it's just,
you gotta love construction.
Yeah.
You gotta love that shit.
So I'm hoping by December, the construction part of it will be done, like the beginning of December.
Nice.
First couple weeks.
Good.
I'm hoping.
Good.
So I'm hoping in about the next 3 to 4 weeks, the construction, those guys and stuff will be done, and hopefully our floors will be done. And then from there, it's just piecing everything together. So
making the magic happen.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Good.
Trying to hire artists throughout and do everything. It's hey, just jump into a business
that's what I did. It was literally like, hey, it was like, our friend and our publisher was like, hey, I want you and Keith to run the company. And I was like, oh, all right, sure. I don't know how the fuck to do that.
Yeah.
But I'll fucking do it. It sounds awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I saw, Sarah did it. So with the therapy clinic, and I'm like, hey,
sure.
Let me give it a shot.
Let me try my hand in this crumbling economy. Let's start some businesses and see what happens.
Yeah. Actually, for us, not a bad time.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I'm with an amazing artist that's,
Well, see, that's the thing. Yeah.
So I had, it wasn't like I really sought this out. It kind of all how it worked together and worked out.
Just comes together sometimes, man. That's how some things are.
Yeah. So I mean, I was lucky that way of finding someone that trusted me and wanted to do it, and I trust him, and so
that's how it works with me and Keith too. It's like I wouldn't want to run everything myself. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and there's no way I could do this without him. So like I said, he's handling all the artists, all the tattoo stuff. Something and that's the thing with the businesses too. It's like when it's something you love, especially like that, like tattooing. It's like he actually really loves tattooing, the art of it, and everything. And then that's what happens with a lot of artists is you see the business, like with any play industry, like going, wow, how much more money I can make, or it's my own place, but you don't realize the work that comes with that part. You're working in a shop, you don't see all the shit that we're like we've been doing, and a lot of
pros and cons to owning your own shit.
Yeah, and it's not hard things. It's just thing that consumes your time. Well,
it's a lot of little shit.
Yeah, you don't want to tattoo for 8 hours in a day and sit in that chair and then have to do another couple hours of work after.
Yeah.
If it's not hard, but it's like you just want to go home. I want to get out of there.
Payroll, emails, this and that.
And have to do that, almost every day. And after a while, it's like it's just too much. And then something gives. It's either your tattooing gives or the business.
Yeah.
So it happens. So it's kind of the beauty with what we're doing is, I get to do a lot of that stuff, which is not hard stuff. It's just time consuming, but it's only a couple hours a day of dealing with things, and it's gonna, it works out. So, and he's doing the artist stuff. Like I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that. Like, I know nothing. So that's not.
You gotta try it sometime. You gotta try it. I'll let you tattoo something small on me one day.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be basically kind of doing he doesn't really like to have apprentice. He has one now, and it was a kind of a special circumstance kind of a thing happened. He took it on and it's actually working out really well. So it's been awesome, but I'm going to kind of do it it's not really going to be an apprenticeship. It's going to be sort of like, I'm going to learn everything from, setups to needles to, and how to tattoo. My thing is I don't want to be an tattoo artist necessarily, but also physically
but just to know the game.
Yeah.
I
couldn't sit there and tattoo for 8 hours. My hands physically, I can't do it. My hands I've had surgeries, just all kinds of shit. So my hands after a while I can't hold things long for long periods of time without they start cramping and shit. My nerves and shit are gone.
That's why I'll let you do a small tattoo on me. I'll do a finger tattoo,
and I have other things. My back is fucked up. It's already been fucked 25 years of UPS. So I have a lot of those things and that's tattooing. You're in awkward positions all day trying to tattoo and stay still, and that stuff I physically would just fucking just kill me. So
crash out. Yeah.
If I would have done this 25 years ago before UPS, hell yeah. I wish there's things that not I wish I would have, but I didn't have.
If you could go back to right out of high school, what would you do over? What would you? Because I figured out yesterday. I told Lindsay, I was like, if I could do it all over, I would do journalism.
Journalism?
Yeah, get into
yeah.
I'm so disappointed with our journalists in America. They suck. They don't ask great questions. They don't ask good follow-up questions. There's some good journalists for sure, but it's some of the shit is just you guys are weak, man. I would go to journalism.
Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Because not necessarily, I don't know if tattoo artists, it would be awesome. It would be an awesome thing, but I don't know which way I would have went. I probably would have went more into the damn. Maybe.
Or agriculture. One of those things.
I probably would have actually gone more into it would have been arts, but photography. I probably would have gotten into more photography.
Yeah.
Back then I didn't, in high school I took photo and I loved it.
You sent me that sun photo, right?
Which one?
The guy jumping in front of the sun.
Oh yeah. That shit's crazy,
dude. That photo is unbelievable.
Yeah, those are photographers. Oh yeah, you're I take pictures. That guy is a photographer. He's shooting people he's shooting the sun. Using nitrogen air, focusing, and it's wild.
Look at that.
It's crazy.
That photo's crazy.
But
it's just shot perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's amazing.
I probably would have went more like that, photography. And, I didn't. Like I said, I've always loved photography. I took it in high school. I love taking photos. Doing all that stuff. That's one of the things I think. That was one of the things I think if I ever had the money, I would love to have a dark room in the house, so I can do old and I love. Yeah, that's fun. That's really fun.
That would
I
be
enjoyed
cool.
that.
When's the last time
But
you've done that?
It's shit since high school, since I've
Oh,
actually
really?
done it. Yeah, but I love.
I remember the
doing it.
dark room, and we
Yeah.
had one in high school, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you
Yeah.
can do it at home in your bathroom and stuff, but or
I
a
know.
dark room. But I want like it would be awesome to have like
Yeah.
you know
Like an
a dark
official
room.
spot.
Like yeah, like you can go and like take some sweet photos of.
Isn't there like a liquid involved? Like you dip, like you do something like that, and like
yeah, you dip one and then you pull it and then look and then you dip it again to like stop the process or says something. I don't see. That's the thing. It's been so long. I don't know.
It's been so long.
And then I think there's a clean bath at the end that you clean it then. But there's just a look to it,
Yeah.
But I probably would have gotten into photography.
Yeah.
I do. I love it. If I would have
Fair
started
enough.
young, there's time like when I'm doing, I was doing the WNBA games and stuff. It's like you just get to, I don't know, you get to see so much and get to, and you're allowed to be in those moments, like when they're, and like that, I was able to see, a good year of out here was like Asia Wilson's going, her like ride 3-time MVP and all this, but you're like in there, like when the camp, everyone's off after the game, talking, still taking photos, you're seeing their families, you're part of like, it's pretty cool, the stuff and the things you get exposed to and get to
the
see.
Opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just you get to see cool things, cool moments that no one sees. Athletes with their family, athletes with their friends, athletes with athletes. Because a lot of athletes come back out after everyone's gone. Athletes come back out and they start talking, and they, we like to think it's like, oh, just I hate you.
They're just people. No, they're just people. It's that's what I was listening. I mean, like even the NFL, they were talking about it's a brotherhood, and that whole Jamar Chase thing where he spit in Jalen Ramsey's face. You see that?
I heard about that. I didn't.
And he's like, no, I didn't do that. And I saw the video. I was like, oh damn, he did. And it wasn't just like talking and spray. It was like spit, like Hawk Tua spit on that thing. Like I was like, damn.
First of all, why are you gonna lie about it? Every camera's gonna be on you.
Everywhere.
Especially if you're getting into it with someone, a star player getting into someone, there's going to be so many camera on you.
Everyone.
Why are you going to lie about it?
Yeah, you're not going to get away with that. He got suspended a game and $600K.
Yes, I heard that.
It's like, damn.
That's, I think, is that the biggest fucking fine ever?
For something like that, I think so. Like an individual act like that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, is that going to be? What if some lineman does that? Is he going to get $600K or does it go on your salary? Because that could ruin a dude, like a lineman. Like that's half his salary.
It's a probably message to the whole league, like, hey, we're gonna find Jamar Chase this. We're gonna find you that.
Didn't this happen not too long ago? I think not him
though,
someone else.
But
I think this is
there was Dak Prescott and that guy first game of the year, I think, or something, like the Eagles against the Cowboys, maybe.
Yeah, see, it's becoming something like that's nasty too. You spit in me, that's war. Like it's on. That's like you might as well just punch me.
That's assault. That's no, it's worse than punch. Like on the streets, like if you spit on someone, like you can get killed for something like that.
Yeah, what is that? That's what that'd be called? What like is that battery?
It's battery. Yeah, it's a felony, I would say. Like you spit in someone's face. That's nasty.
I don't know if it's a felony, but it's not.
Oh, I mean, maybe not, but
I don't know if it's a felony, but I think it's a battery or something like that. I don't know if it's
not automatically, but under certain circumstances, if you transmit a disease, yeah, you could, or if you do it to a law enforcement officer. Most are prosecuted as misdemeanor assault and battery.
Yeah, assault and battery. That's just
misdemeanor, but that's just nasty though. Like that's just so disrespectful. Like, nah.
It's like, come on,
that ain't cool.
But
that ain't cool.
Yeah, it's
So we got today was a wild day. We're gonna talk about our Stranger Things.
Oh wait, theories. I forgot to ask you. I wanted to ask you before we get into that. I remember you I wanted to ask the bathroom, the gift.
Yes, the bathroom.
Your present.
Surprise. What?
So what exactly did you do? Because I know I saw the mirrors. I was trying to go back and forth. It was like, what? I was like,
So I took out. Well, I painted the whole thing white, because all of our tiles like beige, and then the walls were
Mhm.
beige, and it's like this kind of dark. So I painted it
Beige,
white, so it's
yeah.
nice and bright. So now the tile looks good, and then I changed all the fixtures and the gasket in the shower.
Okay, I saw the picture. Okay.
You know, all the fixtures like the toilet paper roll and the new hooks for the towels and shit.
Towels and stuff, yeah.
Changed out the mirror. We had just one of those big ass mirrors that are just like no border.
Oh,
nothing,
yeah,
just
like
big.
Standard, like, yeah.
I call them like
Just
apartment
bathroom.
mirrors, like mirrors in
Yeah,
an
it's
apartment.
huge.
You know,
Yeah.
change the light
Uh-huh.
fixture, change the faucets and the hardware for the plumbing under the sinks. I hate plumbing, bro. Like
Plumbing sucks.
plumbing sucks. I would much rather do electric. Turn off the breaker.
Oh, yeah.
You turn that shit on, put it up.
Electric sucks though too.
It can if it gets complicated, but if you're just doing like basic electric,
Oh.
like it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure
Don't get me
yeah,
around
I'm-
basic.
I know my
shocked
stepdad
so
almost lit my
much.
house on fire one time.
Sarah said my hair was sticking up my head. and
Like
she
how
didn't
though?
touch
Like
me.
don't you turn off the breaker and make sure
I
it's off?
did, but my house was fucked up. My
was
house was
old-
fucked
Old
up.
electric. Yeah,
Yes.
see that? I wouldn't fuck with that shit.
I went my whole kitchen. We were doing the kitchen fucking switches. The you know the things.
Yeah.
I had the the power off. Everything off is in the kitchen. Everything. All the everything I was plugged in. Everything's off. Lights. Nothing's on. Go to the first fucking plug I do. The first one on the wall. I'm holding. I couldn't let go.
Oh, you couldn't let go.
I could let go. It held me. It was like something grabbed me, and then it was
Yeah.
like this sharp pain that just went like this pain that went through. I'm like, and then Sarah said my hair kind of like went up, and she didn't know what to do. And then like I don't know what it's like I don't know. All I remember is just like a psh, like a flash, and I was like for like it was the craziest thing. Like I felt the like whoa.
Yeah.
So ever since then, like fuck. Well, then I shocked myself at work too with the water machine things. But
yeah.
So I'm not good with electric. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that was the worst I had it, and it was bad. But everything was off. That's what I just learned, fucking 3 days ago in the shop. All our breakers are off because we leave. We turn all our breakers off. So I ain't paying no fucking bill. We turn all the breakers off. One set of lights. I go to flip the switch on. One set of lights comes on.
Like what the fuck?
Am I paying for this? Like
yeah.
Why is this on? All my breakers are off. Everything's off in the shop. Everything that's in plug, nothing. So I'm like, I'm like, well, if that's on, I'm looking at my bill. I'm like, I'm not using energy. Like, is someone tapped in? Like, whoever's in before me, they tap into someone else's electrical? Because we have lights on.
That's wild.
But
should not.
Yeah, I'm like, no. And that's why I'm like, but that's shit. So I'm like, I have bad luck with that. But,
yeah. Well, new
So
houses, I don't mind.
Yeah.
But plumbing sucks
because sucks too. I hate plumbing.
It's always gonna leak. You always have to go back and do something over. Like there's a valve going into my house that the water shut off. It doesn't shut off all the way. They installed it wrong. So I would have to fix that if I really want to do it. So I have to just get it just right to shut the water off to the house. And even then it's not fully shut off, which is kind of a problem. Like you should be able to shut off the water fully.
So you got to do it fast.
Fast. And you don't want it to like backflow into the wall because then you're gonna have a mold problem. So it was a lot, and I worked like fucking. Friday was like the minute they left for the competition, I worked all day, and then Saturday I only worked 3 hours at the market, and it was just work. So it was like 13-hour day, and then most of the day Sunday. I was like, when I mean, you're doing the fucking tattoo shop. You're probably thinking some days like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
That was me today. That was me today.
Like, what in the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you start.
Not a great feeling.
Yeah.
You just got to press
when
through.
You're done. Yeah. Then when you're done, it's like
you just got to push through.
Okay, it was worth it. But yeah, no, I was doing that today. I was grinding these floors, and I only did a 3-foot section. 3 feet wide. And they were 20 foot wide. I just did a strip like that. It took me almost 2 hours because you grind for like 5 minutes, and the dust. There is so much
dust. You got it. Yeah.
I can't see. I can't see the grinder anymore, and I can't see what I'm grinding. And I almost ground the fucking cord. So it's like you have to stop. And then I have a fan blowing to blow everything out the back. It looked out in the back of our building. Thank God it rained. It looked like it snowed. There is so much dust. I've been vacuuming it. Sarah and I went and vacuumed. We filled a vac of just dust. Dumped it. It is, it's so much. It's so much dust. I've never seen dust like this. So my eyes right now are like, they're crusty, and they keep just coming. It just happens. Just keeps happening.
Mm-hmm.
I get rocks. I get like little rocks on the side of my eyes every about an hour.
I'm notorious for getting shit in my eyes, man. I don't know what it is.
Because I had safety goggles on, but the dust gets in behind them. Yeah. There's just, they're kind of like wrap around, but they don't see.
You're sweating and it turns to like mud.
Yeah, and they dust up. Yeah, and I was because I was down like this, so they're dripping here, and I have one of those. I had an N95 mask, a nice mask. So luckily I wasn't really breathing, so I don't have the boogers. Aren't not as bad at all. But my hair feels all like my skin feels all chalky. I took a shower, like rubbing lotion all over me. It's nasty. I'm like, what? And that's when I was like, what the fuck am I doing? But we're about halfway done, and then my business partner, I had to leave, and he got there when I did, so he's gonna go, and I can't do that motherfucker. Thank God for him, because he's still young. He's 14 years younger than me, so he can.
So that makes a difference. Yeah, you just keep going.
Yeah. I can't. Bunny. That right there today, just that what?
Oh yeah, I was sore after doing my bathroom. I was like, fuck, I couldn't walk barely the next day.
My 60 square foot I ground was like. Oh, it was like a 2-hour process. I was there 2.5 hours. Mm-hmm. And I probably did of actual grinding, maybe 30 minutes of actual grinding. It's just grind, stop, let everything clear, get up. Then I was taking shovel loads of thin set. It is so much. It's crazy how much shit comes off a floor.
How many square feet is the whole shop?
1,200.
Okay. That's pretty
the
good
shops
size.
We're literally 20 by 60.
Okay.
We're 20 by 60. That's how big we are. So we had to do all the tile and stuff. So we ripped all that tile off. And you don't realize, like, damn, I had to lift, I had to bend over, pick up, and move 1,200 tiles today. And the tile's like 2.5 pounds, 2 pounds of tile. Those ceramic big tiles. But you don't realize it though as you're going, and then you sit at the end, you're like, can I move? And you start doing the math, like, shit, we just moved 2.5 tons, almost 2 tons. Guys, like 1,200 tiles at least.
Of old ass tile.
It's like ass tile. I'm too old for this, so thank God for my partner because he's doing it.
Too old for this goddamn shit.
Yeah, but so let's hit Stranger Things.
Yeah, I'm excited for season 5, man.
I was watching trailers with Natalia. She was showing me the new, like, the season 5 trailers and stuff. So. I think it just years.
There's something that just taps into like the nostalgia without, and like it's modern, it looks pretty, but it taps into the nostalgia of the 80s. It's well acted, it's well written. I feel like it's one of those shows where they knew I think they have known where they're going the whole time. Whereas sometimes you watch a show, you're like, I don't know if they know where they're going. And then it like gets canceled or something. Like, I feel like they had a trajectory and they just had to execute.
They had like 2 seasons, solid 2 seasons, and then they didn't think they were gonna get picked up for the third, and all of a sudden like going, shit, like, okay, which way are we gonna go with this?
Now what do we do? Scramble.
And then it's like they get one more season and then they get canceled.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But
there's shows like that. I remember Heroes back in the day. I felt like that was that show. There's shows like that where it's like it's good, and then they don't know where they're going.
And this shows they've been real consistent with and predictable, kind of how the show is. It's like, it's kind of like what do you call it? Like a coming to age story kind of thing.
Yeah, it follows that pattern.
So it's like, it's kind of predictable in a way. You can kind of see where they're going, but
I think there's going to be some surprises though.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's stick to that.
Okay, so if they stick to that,
I think
like Steve's gonna die, 11 might die.
Well, you're gonna have, if they stick to that for sure, I think you'll have, but it's gonna be a character that's it could be a Steve, but I think who it might be is because the character not died off, but like was the the older brother, what's his name?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I forget his character. I forget his name. I can't. It's
the
hard for me to
edible
remember.
Sphinx.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, it's been about time. Gosh, what's his name though?
I got it right here.
I see his face and his haircut. And
Yeah,
everything.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I think it might be someone like
Johnny
him,
Boy.
and it's
Yeah,
going
it
to be
could.
like in a heroic way of saving like
Sure.
someone, but
Yeah.
where it's a main character, but it's not yet. But there is going to be something. There has to be.
I think it would be cruel. Like it's so. I think of like everyone says like 11 will have to sacrifice for something. Like that's. I think if that happens, like I mean, I think she'll have to make a sacrifice for sure. But as far as like dying off, like that's cruel for Hopper because he's already lost a daughter, right? And I think of like The Last of Us, Joel, the main character, loses his daughter, and then helps
didn't they
out.
Already do something with like him almost dying or dying? Remember, like season what
Hopper,
season is it?
Right? Like he was in the Russian camp, like
where they thought he was dead or something.
Thought he was dead.
They already did the thought you was dead thing, so it's like, are they gonna just
so I don't know if they're gonna go back there. But it'd be cruel to him if he lives and 11 dies. Like that's another daughter type.
Yeah.
And that's just a cruel way to end. And I'm like, even The Last of Us didn't have that happen for Joel. Like, and that's a brutal game.
Or what about
I don't know if Stranger Things would be that brutal.
Where I was thinking of the mom, Hopper's, Mikey's mom. Or I'm sorry, Will's mom. Will's mom.
Will's mom. Yeah.
Will's mom. What if she sacrifices herself for 11? Where you're thinking 11, this is it, 11's gonna die, and she ends up because doesn't she adopt her or something or take her in or kind of as a what I mean? She's always kind of been that motherly figure, that mother.
Right.
And is it gonna be her that ends up
Joyce
saving everyone?
Does it? Damn. What if it is? That might be it. That's a good theory.
Like she, you're thinking, oh, 11, that's it. And then, she ends up sacrificing herself,
which saves Will too, because I think Will has some connection, obviously, to Vecna and the Upside Down. Some people even theorize, I think, that like Will helped create the Upside Down, or Vecna used him to create the Upside Down.
I think that's what this season. I think this whole season is going to be about Will. A lot of it, of his story. Yeah. It's going to be all his, like, they're going to go back to it's. I think you're going to see why he has this, because him and Vecna have connection, like a deeper connection, I think, than, and then the reason why he was chosen to be in the Upside Down. Like, I think that's going to, I think, all come to light, and it's going to, I guess, make sense. I couldn't tell you what or how. I have no clue where they're going to go with that if they do.
Yeah.
But I could see that. What does he die? Does Will? Do they axe him?
I mean, that's tough.
I don't think so.
That's tough for Joy. I mean, I just don't see. I don't see him writing like I don't. I mean, maybe he does, and like Hopper and Joyce, what they have in common is they've each lost a kid or something. Like, that's tough. I mean, but it's been leaked by the actors that the ending is going to devastate people. I was like, oh fuck. So whatever's going to happen is going to be brutal, dude. It's going to be tough.
And I think that's why it could be Joyce. I really think it's going to be her, and it could be more than just her. It could be multiple. Could be. Maybe she has to. Or maybe it comes down to 11 and Will, one of them going to die. She has to save one, or she can save them both, or something. Like, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be like a heroic.
The good son.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to save your son, but
yeah.
But maybe, or I don't know. It's like, but how many people though? That's the thing. How many are going to go? Who's going to come back?
Oh, you think Eddie's going to come back?
Eddie's coming back.
I don't think he is.
Eddie's coming back. I think he's going to come back though, because his body's still in the Upside Down. And I think Vecna is going to use that body as a.
I heard the actor was not in it at all. Maybe CGI.
I don't know. He always gives.
I mean, that's in the Dungeons and
Dragons stuff. Yeah.
I mean, he would come back.
But the poster that they put out for the season 5, I think is very. I was watching a lot of stuff, like they said, is very there's a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff, like noticeable the way things are, and like, so are they going with that? You know, how Dungeons is the eye. I think eye or something important. I don't know, but I think Eddie might come back but I don't think it might. Maybe Eddie dies again.
Dies twice.
Because maybe he's never alive. Maybe it's not Eddie. It's just his body. It's because he's still in the Upside Down. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's going to come back.
What do you think of the fan theory that the whole thing is?
Yeah, because what doesn't he say? Someone's campaign? Like said they like. Yeah, but didn't they say? I think when the actor he gets asked, he just says, "Oh, you never know," or he never says yes, he never says no, obviously. But I thought he said, what did he say? I thought I heard him. I don't know. Did he say something of like he knows a couple bits and pieces of season 5? And it's like, why would he know a couple bits and pieces?
Mm-hmm.
And his bits and pieces, are they just your little parts you had in those couple bits and pieces, So I don't know. It could all be bullshit for him to get attention because no one's paid attention for a while.
Yeah, it's been years, dude, right? Hasn't it been like 2.5 years?
Yeah. He died in which one? What season was that?
I think he died in season 4. Yeah.
Was it 4 where he died? It's been so long. I forgot. I mean, how long has it been since the show's about 2 years?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years. Yeah, season 4.
So it's been much.
When did season 4 come out? 2022, May 2022. So it's been over 3 years. It's been 3.5 years.
That's crazy. See, that's why I had to go back and watch, because then I'm watching things like old trailers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, and it starts coming back. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's like, what are they? I don't know how they're going to go. What are they going to do? It's like, where are they going?
I think it has to ultimately end with resolution. Like the Upside Down has to be defeated. Vecna has to be vanquished, right? Like
100% Vecna's dying.
Has 100%, to be, right? Like have to defeat.
If they're ending this, it has to.
Can't be like some teaser of like, oh, but maybe like it's like
maybe. But that's and I hope they don't go do Marvel and stuff where they come back to life, and that's why I think Eddie comes back, but he's not Eddie. I think he comes back like as a Vecna, like
he's like the undead,
because his body's still down there. He's starting to like look like Vecna or something. Maybe turning.
He's not alive. He's just reanimated or something.
Yeah, like maybe he's just CGI'd as some like some new monster. So transforming monster or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I think at some point they're gonna have. I don't know, because a lot of people like him.
Everyone, he's like, he's got like a cult following.
Yeah, so it's
Elise loves Eddie. Favorite character.
It's like, how many shirts does he sell? He'll sell a lot of shirts with the Hellfire Club shirts.
The Hellfire Club, those are popular.
But I mean, it's like, from a business standpoint, you got to capitalize off that a little bit. Now you have Hellfire zombie shirts, Hellfire.
Well, that's how like fucking Boba Fett. Like he was never supposed to be like a popular character, and he just dies right off the bat. And then, or you assume he does. Obviously, he doesn't. But in later canon, he comes to life. But it was like a 5-second thing, and then all of a sudden it was like he became a cult classic. Like, oh, Boba Fett's the badass. He's the sickest Star Wars character, and it's like grows into this thing. That's the same as Eddie. Got to roll with it.
Yeah. So I just think, because I don't know if it's character as he's coming back to life, like, oh, he's alive again, but maybe in some kind of monster way. Maybe
the monster match.
Trying to kill them. Like, oh shit, or I don't know. But yeah, it's there's a lot of characters. I started watching the trailers again. I'm like, well, damn. So I think for sure Dustin's not dying. They can't kill that kid off.
I would hope
I just
not.
don't see why.
What if they
I don't
did?
see. Maybe that's why it's devastating.
Well,
'Cause it's
I
like-
mean, well, it would flip the like. So Steve's always been the motherly figure, and so it would reverse it like Dusty saves Steve.
I think Steve's going. I think Steve is going to save Dusty. He's
I think
always been like that.
That's the trajectory, but if they flip it, that would
Does
fuck
Dusty
you up.
save Steve? Oh, no,
Right.
really?
Then it's like Jesus. But they might. Who knows? What if they did? I
don't
mean,
know,
it's probably
that's what they've been-
75-80% chance Steve does it, and
because they've
the
been
mama bird.
pretty like traditional with the way the
think
storyline so far.
generally-
They haven't like
right. hit
done
you with the-
anything. Yeah, like what did I do? What just happened? Like it
Right.
hasn't. I don't think
It's
there's
even
been-
like Bob's death. You're like, okay, Bob got.
Yeah.
I mean, it was sad.
yeah. I mean, you might
Eddie's
have
death
some
was epic because you had
surprises.
the fucking Metallica, and you're just like, dun, dun, dun. It's
Yeah,
like,
and it's like that. You're like, oh, I don't want him to die, but when he does, you're like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, I get it.
I
Like,
get where it fits in the narrative. Yeah.
yeah, and I see it. So everything's been kind of like that. So if they stick to that way, I think Steve's a goner.
Steve's a goner. He's cooked, man. He's cooked.
Steve's a goner.
Steve's cooked. Yeah.
But also, is it 11 and Mike? So there's like conspiracies with things with Mike. So there's a poster, like a Stranger thing, their season 5 posters where they're riding their bikes again. They're riding their bikes, and it's kind of like this first season where they're all riding the bikes as a kids, and she's on the back, 11's on the back of the bike with I think Mikey.
Yeah.
And they're back to that thing again. But Will's like
Time
leading.
travel?
Yeah, it's like the poster. They're like reliving like what happened as they're the older characters now.
Yeah.
Kind of of the old picture. And in the old picture, like on the bikes, there's 2 bikes that have lights on them, and the others don't. And they were just like all these conspiracies. Like in the first one, the people that did died. Like so, it's just all these things. So they think, and then there's one of the trailers had 11 and Mikey had a sunset kind of a thing. Like usually in finales of show, like there's like the calm, the like before the chaos and shit. Like yeah. And they're going, oh, is this something like they're because they've always from the beginning kind of had that are they going to whack them both, or is she going to save him? And he's in it, like, so it's like there's all these things. There's so many, and I'm like,
it's up in the air.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's up in the air. I do think Lucas and Max have to get their date. Like you already.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be still trapped in some sort of Vecna mind meld.
well,
or whatever,
you see them in the hospital,
and he's
in
rushing
one of
her
his
out.
trailers, and they're hiding from those demidogs or demigorgs.
Yeah.
So she's alive, obviously.
In some capacity, yeah.
Yeah, but she has to be held or carried. But she's alive, so
she might be still trapped brain-wise. She might be trapped by Vecna, but she is alive.
Yeah, that's
But
So-
she already had her kind of death, and so she's probably going to make it. Otherwise, you probably would have killed her by now. And then they're not going to kill her after, and I don't see that.
Yeah.
That's again the same thing with Hopper. Like they already thought he's dead, and then if you kill him, it's
Yeah, I don't think Hopper.
Okay,
I think he's one that's going to be safe.
I think so.
I think my number one right now would be, gosh, how would I rank mine? Who I think would go that would I still think Joyce.
Steve's pretty much a shoe, and you think Joyce is the dark horse, huh?
I still think Joyce.
She sacrifices herself to save Will.
Because she's saving not just Will, she's also in saving 11. Like has been, I think didn't she like adopt her or something like they're close. Like she sees her like a mother, and it's like and like a daughter, like she sacrifices herself for both of them, and
damn.
Which would be a big kind of like, oh shit.
Well, then Jonathan wouldn't die. Then it wouldn't be Jonathan. Jonathan and Will. Will can't lose his brother and his mom.
No. Jonathan. Yeah, The only reason I heard that one, which kind of made sense, but then I don't know. It's just because, like they said, his character kind of tailed after the season 3. Season 4, he wasn't really a big, huge factor.
I don't see him and Nancy being together at the end. I don't see that. I see Nancy and Steve. See, that's why I get worried about Dustin.
Oh,
because if Steve and Nancy are going to be together, which it's kind of pointed in that direction, I think they would. But then, unless Dusty's fine and Steve's fine, but I don't know. Steve might be cooked.
I know. I think Steve's going to go out in like a heroic way. He's going to go out like I know it doesn't look
like
good
Eddie.
For Steve.
Yeah,
he's gonna have his.
The betting lines don't look good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up saving Nancy.
Oh man! So they're not gonna be together. He's gonna save her. And
I think because they can't be together. Yeah, like Nancy, and maybe it's a scene with Nancy and Dustin or something, and he ends up saving him.
And we got to watch this on Christmas or New Year's Eve.
I think that'll be like New Year's Eve. Like
that'll be the finale. Obviously, right? Yeah. It's not going to be first 5 minutes. Fuck! What the fuck? There ain't no way.
I don't know, gosh. I don't know.
After 3 years, you kill like one of the main characters in the first 5 minutes. After waiting 3 years for them to be back, you're like, God damn!
They're gonna kill everybody. No. I don't know. It's like
Vecna wins.
Yeah, wouldn't that be wild? I wonder if that's a bet. Vecna just takes everything over and infects them.
Takes everything over. Upside down wins. I can't. There's no way.
It fades to black.
There ain't no way. Because there's no rewatchability. You wouldn't go back and watch it. Even the first episode would be fucked. You'd be like, well, we're fucked. Like it would just.
How many people would just be so pissed off?
They'd be fucking
so
pissed.
Angry. Damn.
They'd be pissed. Duffer Brothers would be done. You'd never have anyone watch anything they wrote.
Would you? Because they're gonna all of a sudden have a huge following because people like after they'd be like, that was fucking dope.
No way. No,
I would think that'd be low key. I'd be like, oh shit. Like, oh shit, I can't believe they did that. Like, oh damn, that's like
nah.
That would be like
that's worse than like. I mean, the biggest one that got me was when so you play all of The Last of Us as mainly you play as Joel, and I'll give spoiler alerts because you're not a gamer, right? No. Not really. And then you play the whole game, and then you start off. You play a little bit as Ellie, the kid, and then you start off in part 2. You're mainly playing as Ellie, and within the preface, Joel gets whacked, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like it's like the main character. Like you expect to play him the whole fucking game. You're like, he's whacked, dead, beat with a golf club, and you watch it. You're like,
shit. Oh
yeah,
that's the worst.
That was the worst one that got me. I was like,
that's the worst.
The fuck did I? What is this game? Gutted.
That's the worst. I hate that. I think if someone like dying, like if I'm watching something and they're like someone's dying, easiest gunshot because it's over quick. By the time you know what happened, it's like, oh, it's over. That's easy.
Except for James Garfield. Poor bastard died like 3 months later.
Next one, like that gets me kind of like is like knives and stuff. I don't like knives. I don't like seeing cut. Like, oh, I don't want to like I
don't like that.
A lot of vegetables and shit, and it's like, oh, it just freaks me out. And then the worst one for me is beatings. Golf club, baseball bat. Like that is the worst part of the movie for me in Casino.
Yeah.
Is when fucking they take him out to the desert and they just start beating that shit with the bat and you can hear it just that dude, that
those kind of
scenes
me.
That disturbs me when it hears
like in Breaking Bad when they do that shit.
I'll be like a little child, like, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't know why, but that is the worst thing. Like because you know how like I've been hit with a bat, not like that at all. But that's what I'm saying. I've just been hit with a bat, like, at baseball practice, someone threw a fucking bat and it fucking hit me, and I was on the side fucking around talking, and it hit me in the leg, like bounced up, hit, and the pain I had from that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy shit, it fucking hurt. Like, and then if you let me swing as hard as like, oh my god,
As hard as you
like,
can. That doesn't even.
like
I can't even comprehend that. Like you're just dead.
No,
If you
no,
catch you in
it's
the
like
head.
that's yeah. And like, no, I can't.
There ain't no way they're
That's
having
the
the
worst for
whole
me.
people. They're not having everyone go out like that. They
Yeah,
can't win.
no.
There ain't no way.
So, but yeah, I don't think. But wouldn't it be wild? Could you imagine what would happen?
They might kill off like a bunch of them though. There might be. It might be more.
Do you think they would? Do you think they're gonna like
I
just?
don't think so. Sucking.
Or do you think
What is
it's
that
gonna
red
be
wedding? This shit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Game of Thrones did some crazy shit. Like first season, man, they killed off like one of the main characters.
Every
chopped his
main
head
character
off.
just
I was
fought.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He was the fucking me. His head's rolling.
Yeah.
Like
That's what happened in Ozark. Lindsay gets up for 5 seconds to go to the bathroom. I was like, you want me to pause this? She's like, no, it's cool. 2 seconds later, one of the main characters just all of a sudden, bam, blows her head off. And I yelled, fuck. And I paused it. And she comes back and I've got this like ashen look on my face. And I just rewind it and I play it. She had the same response. And it just boom. She was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like
shows be doing that now.
Some of these, I know.
No,
They'll
shows
do
be
that.
doing that now. It's more common, but yes, they've been doing like there was an older movie, a Nicolas Cage movie. I think it was Walk in the Clouds or not Walk in the Clouds. It was some angel movie or something.
Yeah, City of
Where
Angels,
at the end,
right?
Yeah, City of Angels. When he comes
Yeah.
back from like now he's a real person and they're together and like, oh my god, it's the end of the movie and everyone's like, and they show waking
Spoiler
up.
alert.
Like, she goes for a run.
Take
End of
it
the
out.
movie, you're like, oh, they're happily ever after that. Meow.
Boom. Boom.
He gets plowed with the car.
Loud.
And you're like,
Like,
what
what in
the
the
fuck?
Fuck is what
He
the
came
I
back and
remember
now
that.
she's gone. You're like,
She's out.
oh,
Jesus.
you're just like, I can't believe they just killed her. And it ends. Then the movie ends.
And the movie's done. It's
So
so
it's
fucked
like-
up. Yeah.
That was wild. And then
Mhm.
now it's like it's shows do this shit now.
They could do something wild. I don't think they're not going to do something wild to where like Vecna wins. That's
No,
stupid.
that's too wild.
I don't think they're going to do like, oh, this whole thing's been like Elise thought it'd be funny. She was like, what if they did though? Like the last scene is just them back in the fucking Dungeon to Dragon game with their little kids. I was like, that would
Yeah.
piss so many fucking people
Yeah,
off
it'd
though.
piss-
It would piss so many people off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't they do
But they
they're
could
doing a
do
lot
some
of-
with that if there's time travel. I mean, I don't think there's time travel like that though in the upside
No,
down.
they're gonna go
That
back in
was
time a lot, though. I think we're gonna get a lot of
flashbacks.
and yeah, and like some clips I've seen, it's like the CGI is just you can tell.
Yeah.
It's good, but you still can
It's
tell.
good, but
like,
it's still that AI type of stuff where it's like
yeah.
it's almost
almost
better
too
when
good.
it's too good but not there yet, so it makes it weird. It makes me
Yeah,
creeped
like-
out where if I'm watching a video game and playing a video game, I know it's a video game, but it's like
Yeah.
there's something with the eyes, like they're not. There's something there.
Eyes, the skin is too smooth.
Yeah,
The lines on people, it's too straight. There's just not like a definition. It's like you can just tell on a face when it's CGI.
yeah,
And if I don't mind if it's just a clip of it thinking back
just a
for a
little
little clip.
bit.
But if
yeah.
it's going to be like a 20-minute scene, I'm just like, that's
Right.
a lot.
That's
Like,
a lot.
is this all this CGI? Like, I just hope it's not a lot of CGI like that. Like,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
get
that's
the the monsters, all that stuff.
The mon-
Yeah,
that's
it makes
fine.
it cool. It doesn't bother
but when
me.
you're trying to look like a human, that's
yeah,
when it
and
gets a little fucked up.
your human looks, the demons look better than the humans because it looks
Yeah.
the demons look real, like more real life than the
Right.
humans do. That's fucked
Yeah.
up. Like, how come this fucking Demigorg, whatever, looks more human than?
Because we know what this
Will,
actor
as a
looked
kid.
like. Because
Yeah.
you can't.
Because you remember the original kid when he was
Right.
little in the forest at the beginning. And
But
then
you're
they
right
fucking
though.
do
They
this-
got to do it in little clips, like in Star Wars when they had a young Luke
Yeah.
come back. It was just brief, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Um,
pepper me with it. You can't just hit me with, it's like, just a little bit
Yeah.
here, a little bit here. You can't just be, oh, here's 10 minutes of it.
The
and
whole
then-
episode.
Yeah, and then like,
Flashback.
then go back to real time, then go back because you remember Little Will. And then you see
Yeah.
the CGI Little Will, and you're like, come on, man. It's like, am I watching a Disney like show now? Because it looks it's just, and then the monsters look real and the kids
Yeah.
don't. Like, how do you fuck this up? But
yeah, I think it'll be one of the most watched shows that Netflix has had. Like, I think just the way they've rolled it out, I think the anticipation.
yeah,
I mean, as a fan of the show, like, you did stretch it on a little long. Like, I think 3.5 years is a long fucking time.
yeah. Did they have a reason
It's
why?
just,
Was there a
I
reason
don't
why they
know.
took
I
this
think
long?
there's
Was it
just some of them are so long. It's like a couple movies worth of just maybe the amount of.
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, shit.
Like,
it's
maybe
lot of
there's
hours,
I think
few
there's a lot
episodes.
more. There's a lot more CGI. I think in this. Like, there's a lot more than like the
Yeah.
first season. Maybe explosions, more big.
Yeah, and I think it's
Scenes.
actually probably pretty smart the way they're doing it, how they're releasing it
I think so.
on Thanksgiving. You know, the holidays, because at holidays, a lot. You know, for the most part, people get together in the holidays.
Mhm.
You know, some people play games and stuff, but now it's like someone there is going to be like, I like Stranger Things on, like, let's watch it. Like, it's going to be
Yeah.
on somewhere and thing, and people are going to watch
It'll
it.
be
You're
on
gonna get-
somewhere.
You're going to get groups of people watching it more than you would at just
Right.
releasing it at a random time.
I think so.
You're going to have more people just sitting that don't want to watch football. You
Mhm.
know, people don't want to watch football. I would rather watch this than football. If it was like both on, like, I'd rather watch this than football.
For
I don't
sure.
care of
Yeah.
watching the fucking Cowboys.
It's just one
I
game.
don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'd rather watch, like, let's watch Stranger Things.
Because we've been waiting for 3.5. The Cowboys, they play every fucking week during the season. We've been waiting 3.5 years for them. They still suck.
It still sucks. I was like, what's gonna change? Who gets the fucking turkey leg? I'll see it on a fucking Instagram reel later. I'll watch the whole game in an Instagram.
Remember Madden
reel,
with the turducken? Was it the turducken?
Yeah, the turducken, the turkey duck. Was it? Yeah, it was a turkey,
Turkey, a duck, and a chicken.
Chicken, yeah. The fuck?
Ducking.
We're weird. We're weird fucking people, man.
Americans? Yeah, Americans are. We come up with some wild shit. The European mind can't always wrap it around.
Yeah.
Americans.
And then they do that, and then here they like to take it and then even jazz it up even more, because Vegas always has to have the biggest, the best, all the time.
Something.
So they always have to overdo everything.
Everything.
So, yeah. Now you'll get like a turducken on, whatever stuffed into a fucking, something else. They'll find something else, stick it in a fucking ostrich, like some restaurant, like fucking ostrich. Like they'll do some shit like that, like
ostriducken.
Stop. Yeah, it's like fucking stop. Stop. But
Yeah,
it's like, oh, weed dispensary. Oh, we have to have the biggest one in the world. Like, what do you like? Do we need restaurants and all this? Like, it's like,
yeah.
There's a tattoo shop in the fucking dispensary.
In the dispensary.
Yeah.
Is there a casino in the dispensary too?
No, I
can't gamble and smoke weed.
Yeah, you can't have those mixtures. Deadly. Deadly.
No, I don't think that's less deadly than the alcohol and the fucking.
Yeah, of course it is.
Ain't no one going to be gambling their life
all
away.
His money.
Hell yeah! I mean,
no,
you're not going to be sitting there
stoned.
So
and this is why. This is why they do not. They fight weed. The alcohol industry right now is hurting. But this is why. You get someone drunk at a machine, they'll keep going. They'll keep drinking and keep going. They'll keep fucking putting money in. Fuck, I'm gonna hit. And they'll drop
you drop the inhibition. Yeah.
Yeah. Weed, you'll put in, $100, you'll play. Drinks. Nope. I'm good. Water, whatever. After that, 80, you're like, fuck, I'm getting hungry. I'd rather go eat. I'm gonna stop. I want to go eat. Like, you hungry? You hungry?
I lost $11.
They got the best pancakes.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just go get some meat.
Yeah,
drunk, you'll just sit there like you get angry and you just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Going, fuck this. I'm gonna get my money back. It's gonna hit. Weed, you don't give a fuck. You're like, no.
Other industries have always wanted to fuck up weed and hemp, cannabis, all of it. All these other industries, because they know.
Well, and you have a generation that doesn't drink. Like my
kids don't drink.
Our kids, they just, it's not a thing. No, it's
not
never.
Like us.
My kids, no. My kids, I'll even now that they can drink, we go out, they'll rarely drink. Doesn't mean they don't, but
yeah,
and they have no. I don't care. I've always been that way, and they've never been into it. They're just not into it, and and it's showing. Bars are hurting because they're not going to bars. Why are they going to go to a bar for? They don't drink.
Right.
And so the bar industry is starting to slow. It's hurting a little bit. Alcohol industry is taking a huge hit. That's why they just banned all the, the THCA and
they banned all that shit because they know people like this shit.
Yeah, and that stuff's the stuff that they sell in the liquor store.
Yeah.
When
I didn't know at first. I was panicking. I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, no, that's.
I was like, "No, they're not taking away your weed."
No, that's not flower. That's not. It's the male plant. They're extracting the THC from the male plant, so it's a loophole.
Fuck the male,
but it's not. But it goes more. It's more complicated than that. But I'm just.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not.
For sure.
It doesn't affect anything but those people that sell it in the liquor store, stuff like that.
Yeah.
States that get around the legal.
They
not
get
legal. Like how do they have
status.
it? Well,
yeah.
The gummies, how you get gummies through the mail and stuff. It's a lot. Like how are they getting weed in the mail? It's like this is how it's THCA.
Do it, but it's
And I don't know. It could be just as good. I have no idea. I've never smoked it. Never tried it. I've never looked into it. So I just heard about it. But I'm like, why would it's like I have this stuff right here, the real stuff.
Yeah,
so.
You get the real shit. Yeah, why do I need that fake shit?
Yeah, I'm like, no, thank you. So,
yeah.
But I'm lucky enough to live in a place that we have it. So that was one thing when I moved here that made me worry for a second. Like, oh shit, because it could be. Yeah, because it could be really bad if you're in a state. Like, you do that. I can't be smoking like I do here, like in Idaho. I'll have people fucking calling, like, they'd be sniffing me out. They have like drug sniffing dogs.
It's that brown guy.
And I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Like, shit. It's the brown guy that has Grateful Dead's fucking emblem.
Yeah, I wonder who it is.
Wearing tie-dye. That says shirt that says buy weed from women. Like that's literally what I wore the other day. Like,
but the thing is that you mentioned Idaho, and I got family that lives up there. They all people Idahoans go to this little town across the border in Oregon to get their weed. So they're still smoking it. They're still using it, and they're just, and Idaho's just missing out on the revenue that they could get. But no, fuck it. That means Oregon's probably like, fine, you can send your potheads over to us. We'll sell it to you.
Oregon's loving it.
We'll sell it to you, dumbasses.
You know how much business they're getting from Idaho? Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oregon's probably, no, keep it illegal so you can come over and get our shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, dealers and stuff, this is actually kind of a bigger win for dealers. Black market weed.
Oh, yeah.
Because now they just got their customers back, a lot of them. So it's like it's all
there
you
go.
Did, really. You just cha-ching. Yeah. Weed prices just went up. Now watch, weed prices are going to go up because now there's going to be a demand.
Yep.
It's like and
you create and like you said, you create a black market, but they also like to criminalize shit so that they can also justify arresting people, and they love their police state shit. They love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's so yeah. Luckily, I moved here, and then when I looked up, like going, oh damn, there's like 110 dispensaries here. I'm good.
I'm good. I'm straight.
I'm good. Every fucking shopping center, there's a dispensary here. I'm like, damn.
I mean, even Chico has like 4 now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how many Vegas has. I think it's over 100, and we have the world's biggest one.
I was like, man, a weed lounge in Chico would do really well. I think though.
Yeah,
they would never allow it.
I think not yet. It's not quite there yet. There's still too many.
It's too much of a drinking town still.
If it still is, but if Chico was a college town year round, it would.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's what sucks.
Right.
A lot, as soon as the students leave, it goes back to conservative Chico.
Yeah.
So I think, bars and stuff, like I said, that It's a drinking town.
Which is wow. Conservatives should like it because it's going to bring in revenue.
Conservatives like their alcohol. They love their alcohol.
I know they do.
They love the alcohol. I mean, people love alcohol, but also alcohol industries, struggling a little bit because the younger generations don't like the alcohol.
No.
I don't know. And they're not even like, not even really, they smoke weed, but not really.
I just think our generation, we just went hard on everything we did, like millennials, Gen Xers, like just went hard. Whatever you did, you fucking went hard. Yeah.
I went hard on alcohol. I threw up chili cheese fries in the car. I did all that stupid shit. I went hard and then I stopped and then found weed, thank God. And now I'm all hard on weed. My kids are just like, I'll have alcohol every now and then. That's how they are, like, and then, I have one that has smokes cannabis but that's it. That's all, and I've always been open with it and stuff like that, but they're like, and then even that, it's like, they don't, it's just not a thing. It's funny it's crazy to watch. Like, it's like, because I remember growing up, it's like my parents didn't talk about shit about anything. They didn't tell me nothing about anything. So I had to find out everything on my own, which was fucked up. Because I found out the fucked up way. I found out from some friends, other 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, like, that's what
they don't know shit either.
Yeah, they don't know shit. That's who you're listening to. So, like, I found out a lot of fucked up shit. And then just with, partying and different stuff, it was a different time, like, obviously with everything, but like alcohol. It was like a thing, like, whoa, gotta get alcohol. That was like in high school. We'd always
Jello shots, all the stupid shit, like.
It was like that was every weekend. Oh, how can we get alcohol? This is what I used to do. JD and I used to drive up through McGilly and hit all the liquor stores, and I'd go in and try to buy beer.
Would you ever get lucky? Would you ever get? No.
No, we never got lucky. I'd go up with a 12-pack, put it on the counter. Can I see your license? Oh, I left in the car. I'll be right back. Go, go, go. We're in the car. Take off. So they probably call up the next door. Fucking kids driving.
That's why fucking like Superbad was such a funny movie for us, because it's like, this is the dumb shit that we did.
That shit. We did that. That's why those stories exist. So I really do that. We hit every liquor store. Never got any liquor. So, but
McLovin. No chance for you, McLovin.
My boys have never thought of they look at me like they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? How are you guys all alive? Some of us aren't.
No, a lot of us are dead. But it's just they're different. They're different. They're smarter.
Yeah,
in
many ways, they're smarter. In many ways,
they've had to mature a lot quicker than we did. They had to go through COVID. They've had to.
Yeah.
At least my kids have got to go through.
We grew up without the internet until we got the internet, but it wasn't until we were kind of grown.
Yeah, that's why we're fucking wild. We saw the we didn't have internet, so we saw like
last chance before the internet comes. Do all the crazy shit.
And the crazy thing is too, I understand all the memes of like, these kids, they're not like us. This is what we had to do. I'm like, no, it's like, it sucked. It sucks. I see what my kids do, get to what they have to experience. I'm like, no, we like the fact that no one else knows how that feels. Like, oh, you don't know how that was. You'll never know either. It's like, it's our own little thing. It's like you're in a special little club. You're in a club. You're kind of a little, you're in your own little religious cult.
Yeah, little cult.
Yeah, it's like your own little thing, because there's no way anyone alive, born after, whatever, pick a date, however long you want to make that era. Past that, it's like there's no way you're not involved in this. Sorry, you don't. You never lived.
That is funny. That's a good observation, though. Like, it is generations are like their own little religions. Like, you are every generation is like the boomers. Like, oh, this is the greatest generation. They have a generation called the greatest generation. Yeah. And everyone's like, no, this is like, and then they look at others with suspicion. Like, what were you guys doing? That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like my kids, everything, like like they don't know the world any different than not having the internet. Like, what do you mean you know the internet? The fuck you talking about? Like, what? The internet didn't exist.
Trying to explain to them, like, getting up, like TGIF is on, getting up and running to the bathroom, brushing your teeth real quick, getting back.
2 minutes.
Because if you miss it, you miss it. It's fucked. Like, what do you mean you pause it? No, there's no pause. No pause.
That's what my kids did when they were little. They go to grandma and grandpa's and like going, "Can you pause it? I have to go to the bathroom." And they're like,
No.
like Sarah's parents are looking at them like, "What do you mean pause the TV? Like, you can't pause TV." Like they didn't, because they didn't have that. They still
not understand it.
They still had a corded phone till I think, like, I forget how old. Like, I think maybe till the fire. That's the only reason why they have cordless now.
Probably
because it got burnt. But that's serious. Like,
they
didn't have call waiting. They don't have, like, they have landline. That's all they have. They don't have internet. This is what freaks people out when I tell people that Sarah's parents do not have internet. They're like, what? Like, they don't have internet? Like, no,
internet.
They don't have a computer.
That doesn't even register to me though. Like, I don't. How do you not have internet? What do you mean?
And the only reason why they have Facebook, she has Facebook and stuff, is because we got her an iPhone, and we pay. We got them an iPhone and stuff. That's the only. And Sarah did that so that she can have communication, like FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, if she didn't have that, it's like that's when I'm like. But that goes back to why a lot of people think a certain way, because there's people that exist like that, and there's that don't have internet, they don't have anything, nothing. It's
I can't imagine getting my information of the world from like any cable news, like that's the only spot you get it is like a cable news channel. It's like, what the fuck?
And they're still in the world. They're still in the world where they're still in 1992, 93.
Yeah.
Because they're still there. Like, the
internet was just
starting.
I think I got my first computer. I was probably like 10, but it wasn't internet though. We didn't have internet yet. We just had a computer.
But that's where they're at. Because they never had internet. They still don't.
I can't
That's what I'm saying.
Internet.
And they didn't have a cell phone until a few years ago.
They don't listen. They can't listen to a podcast. They can't.
No. They don't know what a podcast is. They don't know what YouTube is. They don't know. Like, her mom doesn't, like, barely knows what Facebook is because she hears us talking about it. She has a Facebook, but that's it because Sarah set it up and stuff. She only knows how to scroll. She has no idea how to, like, she can talk and comment and stuff, but like friends requests and stuff. Like, if you friends request her or something like that, it'll never be accepted because she doesn't know how to go to the friends request thing to see who's checked. Like, she just knows, comment. Like, very simple little thing, like stuff like that.
At the farmer's market, I had a lady for 2 times now has had to have me tap our tap reader with her card. Did not know how to do it. And it was so hard not to she handed it to me and I just touched it and handed it back. And she's like, I didn't know how to do that. And then the next time does not know how to do it still. And I had to do it still. And I just tapped it while I was like, but they'll complain like people can't write calligraphy anymore or something. Oh, you can't do handwriting. I'm like, handwriting?
Yeah, like, what? Like, they
don't have a quill and a feather pen? Like, what are we doing? Why do we need a handwrite?
And see, we're also in that generation of how much shit we were taught that we never going to use in life.
Never.
Useless shit. Like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Matt, you used to have such beautiful handwriting. I was like,
yes. Who writes in handwriting anymore?
The only time I write a note, and it's generally like 2 words, just so that I keep track of the shit I got to do. It's the only writing I do, right? As far as like writing,
yeah,
you don't need it.
No, there's
calligraphy. I learned calligraphy. I remember learning calligraphy.
Calligraphy is gonna be like an art. It's gonna come back as like
an art. Yeah, I mean, which would be if you do calligraphy, it's beautiful. That's cool. Yeah. But we all don't need to do calligraphy. Like, go learn the oboe, but don't make me play the oboe. I don't want to learn the oboe.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Remember we had to play the recorder. Yeah. Remember learning the recorder?
Yeah, the recorder, that stupid thing.
I'm cool with learning an instrument. Can we learn guitar? Why the recorder? Yeah. No one fucking plays a recorder. Did you hear that great recorder album? It's fucking amazing.
They had whoever was the lobbyist for recorders was amazing.
Oh yeah,
there were some lobbyists that invested they got a lobby. Some of the lobby to make every school to buy these plastic shit little things that every student had to buy to play for a week or whatever you learned it. Whoever was that fucking lobbyist, that is the greatest lobbyist ever. He got
They snuck that into some bill.
He made
he
a company that was going to be a shit company that was going to be out of business within a year.
And he put it into a bill somewhere, invested in it, and snuck it in as some pork.
See, like like the president. The president had some like buddies, some friends, like going, "Hey, I got a shit ton of plastic, and I got these molds that make these little flute things. If you could make it that every kid has to use these and buy them from me, we'll be millionaires.
We'll be multimillionaires.
That's like, why out of all the damn instruments?
Out of all drums, could we not learn drums and rhythm? No, we learn.
Yeah, drums would have been fun. They might have made me musical if it would have been a fun instrument. Instead, they got a recorder. I'm like, I don't want to play a recorder.
Can't I learn the bass? Can't I slap some bass here? Like fucking recorder.
Yeah, like
it's way cooler than fucking a weird type of flute. Even the flute. Let us play a real flute, not a goddamn recorder. At least a flute is a
lobbyist for a week.
Flute, yeah, lobbyist for a week. They didn't have the money. They didn't have that backing.
I understand when you start getting into the brass, that gets expensive. Now you're like, okay, I understand that.
We're not all going to learn saxophone.
Why couldn't it have been little ukuleles?
Little uke.
Been perfect for kids.
Yeah,
perfect size.
There you go. Well, when do I come out? Right, pretty quickly here. Be out next week.
A week from this Thursday.
A week from Thursday. Thursday. Yeah, I'm excited. This will be good. Maybe we'll have to have a podcast out there at some point. I hope.
Yeah, we can do one. We can do one right here. We can do one here, or whatever.
Yeah, so it won't be Tuesday. It'll be some other day, and
maybe we can do one after the Stranger Things, so you can see what's happened. So something to talk about. And Vegas
something to talk about. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I'll see you soon, and we'll talk shortly.
Sweet.
Later. We are out of here. I know, me too. I'm really hungry all of a sudden. I didn't have dinner, so this will be exciting. And the Sharks are going to be on, or are on.
Yeah, they start. Are they on right
7 o'clock?
Perfect.
I don't know. Perfect. All right. Later.